Everyone, and welcome back to our Civ 6 gameplay as Japan. Yeah, not much is really happening at the moment. I realize now that I should have got the wheel a lot sooner because we're going to get a momentous amount of growth from the watermill in Kyoto here. I mean, we've got let's go back, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wheat in Kyoto. And we look at the watermill, it gives us a food for each of those. There's an extra 6 food, or 7 including the food that the actual watermill gives and the production. That's pretty darn good, but we are going for the pyramids. Because I think it's a fantastic wonder and it's something that I really wanted. And I'd like to get wonders in this. It is only on print, so it shouldn't be that hard. We are building up a military as well, because we do want to go take over Paris, and I don't know if I want Bordeaux just yet. Maybe once we capture it, I'll have a look, because I think it would be easier to go capture it first before we move on through, instead of just trying to push through this little mountain and hill pass. It would be too difficult to go through all that. Okay, watermill around here doesn't do anything aside from the food and production. Housing around here can get to 7, which is still good. 9 turns for the encampment. I think I want the military first. We will want a battering ram, and you can just sit in the city for now. I do want to start getting the districts set up, because obviously as Japan we do get a good bonus to them, so I think the earlier you get them set up, the better off I would be. But I think getting Paris will be a very suitable buff. Now, Sid Kumasi has been defeated. It looks like Gorgo has taken that over, so she's looking very aggressive, although Corinth is being damaged. I don't know by who. Can we see who she's at war with? She's at war with France and Rome, which is interesting. So that means France could actually end up taking Corinth, which would be annoying, because the stronger France gets, the tougher it is going to be for us to take them out. Kyoto's building the pyramids. Osaka's still growing a little bit, so our production and just general empire strength isn't that strong at the moment, to be honest. Yeah, so France has taken Corinth. That's alright. I don't think it was a city I was particularly keen on getting. Redundancy actually could be really good here. We're not fighting too many more barbarians, and I did want to get the barracks and the encampment set up. So maybe that's something we do. I can't imagine it's the best military policy for us to pick, but I think for now it's what I want. Gold we don't have to worry about. Survey, I think at this point it's a little too late to have taken it, so I'm going to go for a veterancy here. We will wait for the battering ram to finish. No curiosity. So that did only take 1 turn off it, which really isn't much, so it just must be that Tokyo's production isn't that good. 3 there, 2 there. It's not bad, but I think if we buy this stone tile down here, and I think I also want to purchase a worker. How much are they? Builder, 245. Okay, so we were close to that. Yeah, because I do want to get extra production around here. It is still only a size 4 city, so it's not that big. Okay, were you healing up? You must have been. Enters a new civic. And city defense strength. That's just for cities specifically. Admiral points or anything like that. Feudalism could be good, especially serfdom. That's a fantastic thing. If we get that with the pyramids, we'll have 5 charges on our workers, I believe, which is like amazing. Getting alliances hooked up could be good. Each city receives 1 culture for each specialty district it constructs. Okay, so that could be a good way to head towards a culture victory. In terms of our current positions in the world, we're not doing anything too amazing. Again, we did have quite a weak start, so that's a little... Oh, it's unsurprising. We could work on getting these, but we're not really building districts at the moment. It could be for the libraries, which we're not... Again, we're not really gone down that too much. I think I want to get feudalism. We're going to start off quite aggressive here, just to make sure that's all sorted out. How close are we? I'm going to do this just to get the... Actually, that doesn't get us any benefit. The science, however, will get us a benefit, so I will confirm that placement there. In terms of our great people, how close are we to getting a profit? Halfway there. Just about. Our faith production won't be able to get there, so we will have to wait for us to just actually get the great profit. In terms of religions, it still only is Protestantism that is around, so that's good. It means we do still have a good chance of getting our religion. I should have had that archer to go explore over there, but I'm not super keen on it at the moment. This galley, unfortunately, has spawned in a pretty bad spot. It does look like there's a little inland sea here, so the exploration purpose of that galley has been pretty badly limited. I don't know how effective they are against cities, so maybe that's something we can use later against La Rochelle. But for now, it is useless. Choose production in Osaka. So the monument was built there. You definitely need a builder. 20 turns for it is a really long time. It is growing well. Just its tiles aren't great. I'm going to purchase this just because it's a much better tile. And I need the production. The food I'm not super interested in. We do have already like a few good food tiles. But we definitely needed the production around here. So that took 8 turns off the builder, which is pretty damn good. I did want to build a builder, but I just bought that tile. So that was maybe a mistake, but I think I need Osaka to keep growing. We did have a trader unit around, but he did get pillaged, unfortunately. So that's pretty badly limiting us. We can actually... I don't remember where he was sent from. It looks like I sent him from Tokyo to Kyoto. So is there a road here? There is a road here. So it looks like we did manage to finish the road to Kyoto. So that's something, at least. We did get some use out of it. We did get the policy for this, so it only makes sense to go and build them. We're taking a very aggressive route by doing all this. It's probably not the best idea. I think we probably need to keep improving our cities and its production and all that first, but I am worried about the strength of the French building up too much before I can really deal with it. We're going to have this archer to... This is only a scout. Considering he's sitting there, I'm assuming we've killed the encampment that it came from. But I would like to kill that a bit before. I think I heard the sounds of us finding a goodie hut. But it might have just been the music. I'm not actually sure. Okay. Protect the encampment. You can fortify here for now. The battering rams... it'd be good if there's an easy way to get the Civilisation for this. Normally you could right click, but unfortunately that has been changed. F9 for the Civilisation. I do want to look up the battering rams and just see what their strength is. So yeah, they don't actually have any strength themselves, so they can sit on other units, as I sort of expected there, which is good. Exactly what we want. So this galley, I might even disband, to be honest. Again, I really don't know how effective that would be against cities. I can't imagine that good. We do have this worker here, which I actually didn't realize we have. I must have sent him preemptively over to Osaka there. I don't know the turn timer on this. If it's more than 20 turns, then I think we'd be in trouble, but we don't... I think we're going to do this. I don't know the timer on it. So if we do declare war, that it will break the promise, and everyone will be that much more annoyed with us. But it looks like everyone's pretty upset with Greece already because they're doing a lot of conquering. We'll create an escort unit just for now, just to keep it safe. There's no other real reason for it. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do with that galley just yet. Just fortify. Battering ram can't fortify, so we'll put it to sleep. You need to heal. Want to make sure that this worker is safe. And we'll go next turn. So 9 turns or 8 turns it will be until we get the catapults. Cannot move in a second same turn unless in the expert crew of promotion. They'll be actually really good at bombarding cities. I think that plus the battering ram will be able to clean up France's cities very easily. We have met Peter of Russia. He's very nice. Actually, I haven't seen him being played in any games so far, so interesting to see how it is. We'll sample his hospitality, so that will show us. Wow. That's amazing. I've never seen anything like that. Not even in Civ 5, which we've got, you know, a lot of hours in. They're like the minimum distance apart. That's wow. That I'm surprised that hasn't caused more tensions, or one of them isn't dead already. That's amazing. Huh. Why are we getting science from that tile? What is this? Under Hills. Why is there science there? I actually don't know. Maybe is it something Civilisation, maybe something to do with iron working? Do they give science? No? I actually don't know why that science yield is there. It's not because of the iron as far as I can tell. Maybe it does. Let's I know I'm flicking back and forth between the Civilisation here, but I'm trying to learn as much about this game as possible. It actually gives science. That's new, to say the least. Very interesting. It makes sense. So they want salt for 7 gold. No? I don't want to give them any advantages. I don't know. We're earning a lot of gold already. I think that's mostly actually from the peace deal that we formed with the pyramids. Awesome. We can get to see this nice little time lapse that they do here. Yeah. I expected us to be able to get a few wonders in this, because it is only Prince. It's pretty easy difficulty. Yeah, go us. Got the pyramids. And we got progress towards that. Very nice. So now it will forever be there on the map. And I think it provides tourism later on. I'm not actually sure. Let's finish this campus, I think. And it's halfway done, yeah. 3 more turns on that is pretty good. Let me see how much. 6 from units. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can save a gold if we disband this. Probably not worth it. Let's just sleep it for now. Sleep it in the city. It helps with the defensive bonus of it. Oh, we get a free worker from building the pyramids. Even better. As for Weather's builder, or yes, it's builder now, not worker. I want to go hook up that stone, and then the fish, the silk are already hooked up, I believe. Yes, they are. Very good. You have built the mine on there. Crabs, I think, get us more food. Yeah, which is definitely still good. I will automate this scout for now, just because I don't think we really have too much more use for it. I don't know where that barbarian scout ran off to, which is annoying because I feel like he will come back later and steal a worker off me when I least expect it. You get defensive tactics, which is meh, not very useful. There he is, okay. I can't imagine he would have gone far. Look this up. bit more housing, more food. I think would be good for Osaka. I just want to make sure the tiles here are okay. Very food focused. This is okay by me. I could be microing this a lot better, or even just a lot more, but I'm not too concerned on that. I suppose working the fish, I'd rather than work that, yeah, get the production, because the gold I'm not super invested in at the moment. This isn't a great tile because it only gives 3 to what I consider important yields, but I think getting the gold for it is actually quite good at the moment. Especially because we changed off these crabs here, which it might have changed back to. Yeah, fortunately that's taking away from the production. Okay, less about growth. I'd rather the production, to be honest. I know if you get more food, then the growth becomes better, etc, etc. The growth around here is already really good. We've got these marshes and whatnot, and they're already pretty good. You still do have 2 more builds. We still have good amount of money. Maybe the ship's hooked up. Nothing else we can really hook up around here. Do we have the ability to build lumber mills? We do not, apparently. So where do you get that from? Construction? No. Lumber mill. Industrial zone. Ah, here we go, machinery. So we could actually get that next, and it would be good to get the crossbowman. So that's still 16 turns away at least, so we won't worry about that. I think we can get an extra farm on that tile, help it grow. And it would be good to maybe get adjacencies for that later on. I don't remember how all the bonuses stack up. Rome likes us because our empire is wide apparently, even though we only have 3 cities, which doesn't feel very wide, to be honest. Yep, thank you for that. It's good that he likes us. We did declare friendship with them, so that's good. It looks like there's a lot of war going on up here. Greece has been very aggressive. They did take Kumasi Fort, but they lost Corinth, so we got this nice wall of France here, which will be fun to take down. Library, get scientist point. What's this science? Our science feels good. If we look at the world rankings, we are 4th in science. We were 3rd at one point, but we can actually see roughly the sciences per turn. So it looks like French's science is really good. So if we go take them out, then we'll probably be right up there. Campus research grants. So this must be like wealth and doing research to 5. Okay, so they're like a repeating kind of thing. I don't think we need the encampment in Kyoto. I'm not too worried about it. We definitely want the watermill. It doesn't give us any more housing, unfortunately. And the growth around here is reduced because of a lack of housing. I'm actually going to get a set line, and I am going to settle down here. It's probably not the best spot, but I think it'll be good. So you can't build farms in here? What? Okay, back to the Silverpedia. We're still learning. What improvements can you build on marshes? Nothing. I suppose they just give you the base 1 food, but that's alright, I suppose. We don't have lumber mills, so there's not much else we can really do around Osaka here. Even around Kyoto, there's only so much we can really do. So if we can keep building more farms up around here, get adjacencies for all that. These archers, we'll go send them down to clear out this encampment. Salt and a joint war against Gorgo, and he will give us this, which will start off our tourism. I'm assuming we don't already have any. He gives me a fair amount of money for it. I'll accept this. I don't think the salt is necessary. And as far as I know, they won't trade with you if it's your last like resource of that. But it does look like the growth around here has reduced a lot less. Maybe we did lose the amenities off that. Okay, let's get the barracks. 5 turns, very cheap. What was I doing? I've forgotten already. I just want to look at the cities. They have 2 amenities. Okay, so I suppose that's all still okay. Was there not a barbarian encampment around here? I guess I'm gonna call them Darrow just because I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that. Darrow looks like it. They cleared that, so thanks to them, I suppose. We're building this extra work here, which now realizing we don't need. You help with production. It's only 1 production. Everything else here. Let's get a trader. Actually, that's what we need more of. That could actually help with Osaka's production a lot more. So build it here. We'll hook up the stone. Turn it into 2 food, 2 production. Is very good. You are upset with me, so she's denounced me. That does mean they think I'm a warmonger. If I ever bothered to record Civ 5 videos, you would have seen me complain that if you took 2 or 3 cities, you would be basically considered and denounced a warmonger for the entirety of the game. I mean, we are in... What era are we in? I've actually forgotten. Classical? Engineering? Yeah, classical era. In the classical era, so there is, if we look at her here, there's a moderate warmonger penalty for a surprise war. We were called into a war. And she's already denounced me because she thinks I'm a warmonger. That seems pretty damn harsh. So... like, it's hard to gauge how much moderate is, like, considered by the game. So... it's kind of annoying that she already thinks I'm a warmonger. I mean, if she already thinks it, it could just be part of her agenda that she just doesn't like me, considering we do share quite a bit of borders, which is understandable. But if I declare war on her, which, you know, I'll denounce her and wait until the proper war declaration time so it's not as bad. But I figure everyone else then is going to be much more upset with me, so that's not ideal. In terms of all this, we could get machinery. I think because it gets us a good unit. 9 turns, it's pretty quick. I would like to go towards samurai, but it's still a while away, and I do want to declare war before then. Barracks is almost done. I don't think there's a sort of ledger domination. Okay, so we can actually... the military strength is more than mine. So it looks like we have to keep building up units. Units are near the borders. I mean, maybe she'll declare war. Why can I not build a farm here? Is it desert? I think that's a desert tile. Yeah, it is. That makes sense. So I think a farm here will be okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. We're with Gorgo, aren't we? So we probably lost that worker. Celestial navigation has been boosted. Yeah, we've probably lost that worker. What do you give? Gold? +4 gold in the capital. It's pretty good. Our gold is actually really good at the moment. I mean, 4 gold is actually really strong, because most of these are just 2 of the yield, but 4 gold's really nice. And I suppose just getting the 1 envoy at the start is pretty damn good, so I'm more than happy to do that. So, I didn't go next turn. Let's see if we'll lose that. We didn't actually. Surprisingly, they just went around it. Doesn't mean we can bombard him now. I think is the smartest move to do. Interesting movement choices by Gorgo here. Obviously not the best, and we can't actually get our units on boats, so we're gonna have to take the long way around these mountains for now. You hooked that up. For now, I suppose building a farm is fine. We don't have many other actual improvements to work, if any. So, because that's that. I'm here. That'll be all nice and dandy. Okay, we are close to getting swordsman, which if we get this settler out, maybe that's what we should save our workers for. Save them charges so we can easily pick up resources around here and grow that city. So 3 turns. If we want to look at these workers here, you've got 1 build and you've got 2, so I definitely want to save them. I think that's a much smarter idea to save them. I'm guessing you can't automatically explore anymore. That's fine. I guess we'll move you and then see what you can do next turn. And a swordsman, a lot of pieces have been negotiated, it looks like. He's attacking our archer, who we actually should have moved back into the city. That was a bit of a silly mistake by me. In terms, actually, because we're moving still within the zone of control and not actually moving out of it, we still should have another move here, which we do. So starting to get used to the mechanics a little bit more. Having the archer down in the Saka was basically useless. It wasn't going to be able to do anything down there. Your barracks has been done. Let's get catapult and then work on getting melee units. This builder here will keep moving down towards the south to prepare for that settler. Okay, and we'll see what Peter has to say here. Oh, I think everyone likes me. Again, this is Prince, just to try it out for the first game. I mean, as much as we do say is like we're doing, like this is pretty easy, France is beating us in a lot of aspects. Science, military, they do seem like they would be one of the stronger empires at the moment. They've got 4 cities, most others have, we'll assume on average 2 or 3, so I suppose it's good in a sense that our first target will have to be France, because if we take out the strongest player first, that makes our lives a lot easier for us to take first place. So we'll move our units around, get prepared for the end of turn, and we'll end the video there. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that stuff. You guys know the deal. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.